everybody, welcome back. It's Cape Rugby TV time, where we take a look at what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Fantastic to see our Club Rugby jerseys on the screen behind us there. Remember, of course, you can send us your jerseys if you're a club out there, where we put your sponsors' logos on the jersey. Right, before we get started, big thanks, of course, to our partners on board with us. Score Energy Drinks, board with Cape Rugby TV and the Western Province Club Rugby Sevens. And, of course, CyberSmart, CyberSmart Internet Service Provider. You'll be able to find out a little bit more about CyberSmart a little bit later during the course of the show. And, of course, put yourself in the mix to win a case of Score Energy Drinks. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you. We go back to our coaches and captains. And tonight it is all about the captains. And so let me introduce you to my first guy. Well, he's a coach as well, but more, I don't know if I put you in the coach's captain space. Renzo Botman, welcome back, meneer.
Hey, thanks, Jobs. Thanks for having me. Always nice to be on the show, and yeah, it's nice to see some of the players actually on the show tonight.
Yeah, and folks, Paarwater is back, but this time it's not the coach Paarwater, it's player Paarwater. Adrian, welcome to Cape Rugby TV.
Hi, JP. Thanks for having me on the show.
Just for clarity, normally we'd say no family connection, but in this case there is a family connection.
Yes, there are.
And Mitchels Carstens. Mitchell is from Villages. Mitchell's nice to have you in the show, man. Yeah?
Hi, JP. Lovely to be here.
It's the first time for both of you, in fact. Yeah.
Yes, first time.
Yeah. So, guys, tonight we're going to really talk a little bit about what's happening in club rugby. Renz, why this idea? Why this idea that you've been involved with Cape Rugby for a long time, but why the idea of coaches and captains?
I think it just connects more to our club rugby side. You know, getting the players. We normally go onto the field. You interview the guys, interview the captains, interview the coaches. You always see the fans going mad. Renzel, take a video of us because we want to be on Cape Rugby TV. So you build that connection with the show, but also with the community of club rugby.
Yeah. Adrian, do you guys get a chance as players? I mean, other than the sevens is probably the only time that you guys get to really mix around the field, you know, from different leagues and things like that. But we see so much movement now between players and coaches and that. Do you guys get a chance to ever kind of socialize outside of your own club?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have a lot of friends playing for various clubs, so normally on off season we basically come together, have a few beers, have
and
a
on
few
your
laughs.
side, Mitchell, I mean, are you guys training so much that you're very much in that club space?
Well, I would say it's a 50-50 mix. I guess a lot of us have played against each other in provincial level and played with each other on provincial level juniors. So we're all friends, and as much as we don't like each other on the field, we love to have a beer afterwards, and it's quite nice to mingle and chat with the guys after the game and have a beer.
Because one of the things that we've noticed, especially I think in some of the other leagues, is on the weekends where the guys are off, if they're not playing, they'll go watch one of the other games.
Yes.
And there's a bit of spying action going on.
Yeah, no, we do the same.
You guys do the same.
Yeah.
Have you got Adrian? Have you got a favorite club to go spy on?
Not in particular. I normally go watch. I'll watch Falls Bay because one of my mates are there.
Yeah.
And then obviously if we're playing, like for example, a Villages and they're playing close to where I stay, I'll go watch.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, talking about some of the games, we are going to look at some of the highlights of the games. We're going to get the guys to comment. It's been a big season. This is our first match earlier on in the year. This was Unil up against Falls Bay. welcome back, folks. Adrian, let's go straight to you. Unil False Bay. What were you guys thinking at the time?
Look, against False Bay, it's always going to be a physical encounter, especially there at home at False Bay. But we just stuck to what we know best, and that's basically just to stick to our structures, let them make mistakes, let them get frustrated with the ref, and I think that helped us at the end of the game. I think they got a card or two.
Did you have any sense that with False Bay they are also going through some changes? They won the league 3 years ago. The players with a lot of history that have multiple turnouts, 300 games plus, but the team is growing at False Bay. Did you guys go, okay, well, it's the other way around. Unimil players are a little bit been in the game a while.
Look, False Bay have a lot of guys that has played a lot of games together, so they had a lot of experience throughout the years that I've played them. But they also been going through a sort of building phase, and we knew there's some youngsters that could potentially maybe crumble. So you always hope for that.
You always hope for that. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll carry on speaking with Renzel, Mitchell, and Adrian about what the 2024 season looked like. We're back in a sec. Don't go away.